Hey there, cowboy.
Greetings y'all, I'm Euclidean Vision, and since Reunion I've been slowly building up a collection of ideas concerning Overwatch's sexiest robo-mum, Echo. Having started analysing her lore and character design, then moving into her potential origins, and then into her possible abilities, we can see that there's quite a lot to Echo, even though there's basically actually nothing there at this point. But after all that, I realised there was a question I'd left unasked. Not who she is, or what she is, or even how she is, but why she is. To paraphrase a certain cowboy, Overwatch needs Echo. And that is pretty much the most important fact that we do know at this point. That suggests an importance far beyond the norm, beyond her just bolstering Overwatch's numbers and returning to the fold in their time of need. Now this suggests that there is something that only Echo can bring to Overwatch, a function or a purpose. Now, Overwatch already has an anxiety-ridden, peanut butter-addicted monkey scientist, a time-travelling cockney lesbian, a delusional old crusader, and potentially his loyal beefcake of a squire. With the possible addition of Grumpy from Snow White and the beepy boopy boy itself, is there anyone else they really need? The spawn of fucking Satan, maybe? All joking aside, what can Echo actually do for Overwatch to the extent that she is viewed as needed? Overwatch surely does need to officially boost its numbers, sure, but none of the other characters have had such an imperative placed upon them. What is it specifically about Echo herself that makes her special? So regardless of whether the personality Echo is an AI, a representation of a previously existing person, or anything in between those, I think there is potential in the idea of there being multiple chips that can fit into the main Echo body. I've referred to these in a previous video as personality chips that could hold varying personalities that would be purpose-made in order to activate different functions or actualize different motives even using the Echo body. But for Echo herself to be centralized as the focal character, and for her to be the only genuine personality attached to and able to control the body, while also allowing for other chips, I would posit that these further chips are not exactly personality chips, but memory chips. Slight difference. Anyone who's seen Blade Runner or Ghost in the Shell might be able to see where I'm going with this. Is it not our memories that make us exactly what we are? Do the ownership and validity of such memories always matter? While allowing for me to do some philosophical self-aggrandizing, for Echo, accessing these would be akin to gaining the memories herself and altering her own personality, rather than a complete swap of personalities. The differing motives and force of will of each of these memories could obviously initiate huge change in her, and possibly even lead to actual further personalities, and this could be part of her emotional burden and logical dilemma when it comes to incorporating these memories into herself, whether she's even prepared to personally do it. And so I focused more particularly on memories in order to give her a more determinate purpose or function for the future that can affect not just herself, but Overwatch and the wider world itself as well, and possibly even the game. I would posit that these memory chips are composed of memories from important people from the past who have passed on and aren't able to divulge such information, either dying as part of the memory transfer process itself, or other means that led to their memories being recreated during or shortly following their deaths. Maybe even Echo herself is the only one able to initiate such a process, who knows. Either way, I feel this gives Echo, and by extension Overwatch, a very determinate goal going forward, to collect these memory chips in order to fully understand the current situation and important events from the past that would affect the present day. This kind of information would obviously be particular to the attached memories and wouldn't be able to be accessed in any other way rather than Echo. These are the people who hold the true secrets of the world and, in this situation at least, have likely even died in order to preserve such, but Echo exists to give them voice once more. This plotline also serves to give very determinate motive, goals, and potential growth for Echo as a character, forcing her understanding of the world to grow and be influenced by more than just her own paradigm. This gives her character and future actions far more scope, and could make for some really interesting explorations on the nature of memory and personality. And actually, this idea won't just benefit Overwatch in-world. It can also benefit its story structure and diegetic narrative, by having key events and information from the past being sought and displayed through a narrative arc that takes place in the present, that simultaneously creates new possibilities for the future and can allow for concurrent reactions and opinions from both the characters and the community, as opposed to like near pointless speculation, which I'm aware I'm obviously very guilty of myself. But never mind the impact this could have on the franchise's gaming potential. A presently evolving narrative used to frame attaining knowledge of the past could make for a genuinely interesting gaming experience, progressing the story in the present in order to be able to relive the past and develop that alongside it. Like a naturally developing archives that promotes the story as a reward for playing the game, unlocking new missions through certain in-game objectives, progressing our understanding of the world's history firsthand, while also directly informing us of the implications these events could have on the present and future of the storyline, and suggesting the nature of possible upcoming missions and arcs. This could even line up somehow in-world, with Echo taking on the role of something like Assassin's Creed's Animus, allowing our characters to directly experience these moments from the past, which we have experienced in the form of the Archives missions. If you want to take that a little further, you could also posit that this explains the Overwatch game to an extent, with Athena running generalized AI interpretations of the characters through set-piece battles in order to assess military might or develop new tactics, so the game, while Echo is able to accurately re-represent the past and allow the actual characters to interact with it, like the Archives event. So for this reason, I don't really see her being released until sometime next year, in line with the next Archives event, or possibly sometime even further into the future if her role is focal to the very recently teased Overwatch 2, whatever that is. And so concludes my theory about the future of Echo, Echoes of the Past. To sum that all up, my theory states that Echo's importance to Overwatch rests in her particular ability and her own personal goal, which is to collect memory chips from important figures of the past, in order for Overwatch to be able to fully comprehend their current situation. This plotline can hopefully kickstart the progression of the present-day narrative, along with unveiling more of the history of the world as well. And it could even extend into the Archives events, or the potential Overwatch 2, whereby Echo can allow the characters in-world to experience these events through some kind of hard light augmented reality technology, which would then allow us to play through them as well. So, I hope that's tickled your fancies at least a little. I for one am actually now kind of pretty excited for Echo going forward, even if my excitement is based purely on her potential and my ideas, and not on what she currently is. But as that's kind of my attitude towards the Overwatch story as a whole anyway, I guess that's not so bad. I suppose a cute robo-lady could never truly upset me after all. So let's all hope Echo has a bright future ahead of her, as we step into the glorious radiance of the Iris, you, the delightful viewer, I, Euclidean Vision, thankful for your presence, all of us, forever enlightened in the embrace of Best Girl. Go forth, like and subscribe, and may the power of the robo-waifus fill you with determination. See you, Space Cowboys.